Why do we let the noise of the world drown out the voice inside us? Why do we give so much energy to people who don't even walk in our shoes? It's time to stop explaining yourself to people who don't deserve an explanation. It's time to stop waiting for approval, stop seeking validation, and start focusing on you. Every single day, you wake up with a choice to invest in yourself or to let the world pull you in 100 different directions. And let me tell you something. You don't owe anyone an explanation for working on you. You don't need permission to grow. You don't need applause to keep moving forward. Because the moment you choose yourself, the world will test you. But guess what? That's a sign you're on the right path. Silence is power. Have you ever noticed that the people who talk the most usually do the least? They waste their energy proving, explaining, convincing. While the real movers, the real doers, they're busy building. They don't need to announce their every step. They don't need to defend their choices. They let their success make the noise. And that's what you need to do. If you want to level up, stop announcing your plans, stop sharing your struggles with people who don't care, and start putting your energy into the only thing that matters: action. No one needs to know your next move. No one needs to understand your vision. It's yours. Guard it, protect it, and let them wonder how you did it. You know why most people never reach their potential? Because they're too busy trying to explain their dreams to people who are never meant to understand them. They waste time arguing with doubters, trying to prove their worth to people who will never see it. And every moment spent explaining, every second spent defending, is a moment stolen from the work that actually matters. So let them doubt you. Let them underestimate you. Stay silent and let them think you're losing. Because when the results start showing, there will be nothing left to say. Your focus is your superpower. You don't need to tell the world what you're working on. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Every time you keep your goals to yourself, you gain more power. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you win. Success doesn't come from talking. It comes from doing, from showing up every day, grinding in silence, and letting your results scream for you. So ask yourself right now, are you spending more time talking about your dreams or working on them? Think about the last time you told someone your plan. Did they really support you? Or did they give you a doubtful look, a hesitant "that's great, but deep down, you knew they didn't believe in you"? And what did that do to you? It planted doubt. It made you second-guess yourself? That's the problem. Too many people are living their lives based on the opinions of others. And that ends today. Because the truth is, most people don't want to see you win. They're comfortable with the version of you they already know. And when you start changing, when you start growing, it threatens them. So what do? They try to pull you back down. They question you. They doubt you. And that's exactly why you need to stop explaining and start executing. You don't need their approval. Read that again. You do not need their approval. Stop seeking validation from people who don't even have the courage to chase their own dreams. Stop looking for support in places where you were never meant to find it. The only validation you need is from the person staring back at you in the mirror. And guess what? That person is counting on you to stop listening to the noise, stop explaining yourself, and start taking action. There's a reason why successful people move in silence. They understand that energy is currency. They don't waste it on pointless conversations. They don't let outsiders infiltrate their mindset. They guard their peace like it's their greatest asset, because it is. And if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to change your life, you need to do the same. The moment you stop seeking approval, the moment you stop justifying yourself, you unlock a new level of power. So what's the plan? The plan is simple. Work hard, stay quiet, and let your success do the talking. Set goals, keep them to yourself, and put in the work every single day. You don't need to announce your progress. You don't need to explain your choices. Just move. Watch how your energy shifts. Watch how your focus sharpens. Watch how the distractions fade away when you stop feeding them attention. And here's the best part. When you stay focused on yourself, when you refuse to explain, when you keep moving forward no matter what, something incredible happens. The same people who doubted you, who questioned you, who didn't believe in you, they start watching. They start wondering. They start wishing they had done what you did. And by then, it's too late for them, but not for you, because you stayed focused, you stayed committed. You stayed silent and let your results speak for themselves. So the choice is yours. Do you want to waste time explaining yourself to people who don't care? Or do you want to put that energy into becoming the best version of you? Do you want to argue with doubters? Or do you want to make them speechless with your success? The answer is clear. Focus on yourself, stay silent, and let them watch in awe as you rise. You know what's crazy? Most people will spend their entire lives trying to impress others instead of building themselves. They'll waste time trying to explain their dreams to people who are too blind to see the vision. They'll drain their energy convincing people who don't even believe in themselves. And for what? Approval that won't pay their bills? Validation that won't build their future? That ends now. From this moment on, your focus is you. Not them. Not their opinions. Not their doubts. Not their approval. Just you. Because at the end of the day, it's not their life. It's yours. And you want to know the real reason why you need to stay silent? Because energy flows where attention goes. Every time you talk about your dreams instead of working on them, you're leaking energy. You're giving people access to something they don't deserve. And let's be real. Most people aren't cheering for you. They're waiting for you to fail. They're waiting for an opportunity to say, "I told you so." And the best way to shut them up, stay silent and keep winning. Move in silence and let them choke on their doubts when they see you succeed. People will question you, they'll doubt you, they'll laugh at you. And you know what? That's good, because that means you're doing something right. If people aren't doubting you, you're not dreaming big enough. If no one is questioning you, you're playing it too safe. The world has enough average people doing average things, but you weren't born to be average. You weren't made to blend in. You were meant to stand out, to do something great, to break limits. And that doesn't happen by explaining yourself. It happens by staying focused and putting in the work. Think about the most successful people you admire. Do you see them constantly explaining themselves? Do you see them justifying their choices to small-minded people? No, they're too busy winning, too busy executing, too busy proving people wrong with results instead of words. That's the mindset you need to have. You say you want success, happiness, freedom, but do your actions match your words? Or are you still letting distractions pull you away from your purpose? Because the truth is, focus requires sacrifice. You can't keep doing what everyone else is doing and expect to get different results. You can't keep talking about change and not take action. You have to be willing to isolate yourself, to say no to distractions, to prioritize your growth over temporary pleasure. That's the price of success. And most people aren't willing to pay it. Do you want to wake up 5 years from now in the same place, with the same regrets, making the same excuses? Or do you want to look back and say, "I did it. I stayed focused, I stayed silent, and I made it happen"? That decision is yours. And here's something you need to understand. Every time you level up, you'll lose people. That's just how it works. The moment you stop explaining yourself, the moment you start moving differently, people will fall away, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Not everyone is supposed to understand your vision. Some people are only in your life to keep you stuck, to hold you back, to make sure you don't outgrow them. But that's not your problem. Your job is to keep moving forward, no matter who stays and who goes. Because guess what? The right people won't need explanations. The right people will see your growth and support it. The right people will celebrate your wins, not feel threatened by them. And the wrong people, they'll expose themselves. They'll question you. They'll doubt you. They'll get uncomfortable when they see you rising. And when that happens, let them go. Do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not dim your light just to fit in. Let them talk. Let them leave. But you keep going. You owe it to yourself to stay locked in. You owe it to yourself to keep your focus sharp, your energy protected, and your goals in motion. Every day, remind yourself, you don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone to believe in you except you. And when you finally understand that, when you finally accept that your success is your responsibility, nothing will stop you. No distractions, no doubters, no setbacks, just progress every single day. So stop talking, stop explaining. Stop waiting for the world to catch up. Just do it. Focus on yourself. Stay silent and let them watch in disbelief as you turn your dreams into reality. Let me ask you something. When was the last time explaining yourself actually changed anything? When was the last time defending your dreams made someone believe in you more? Never. Because people don't believe words. They believe results. They don't care about your explanations. They care about what you show them. So why waste your breath? Why waste your energy? Why keep looking for understanding in places that will never give it to you? It's time to wake up. It's time to realize that your future isn't waiting on their approval. It's waiting on your actions. The moment you stop explaining yourself, you take your power back. You stop playing their game. You stop giving them control over your emotions, your energy, your direction. And that's when you truly become unstoppable. Because when you no longer need validation, when you no longer care about their doubts, you move differently. You stop hesitating. You stop second guessing. You start making decisions based on what's best for you, not what makes others comfortable. And that's the key. Stop making yourself small to fit into places you've outgrown. You know what separates winners from everyone else? They don't announce their moves. They don't waste time explaining their plans. They just execute. While everyone else is talking, debating, making excuses, winners are working. They don't let opinions slow them down. They don't let negativity distract them. They are locked in, laser-focused, and committed to their vision. And that's exactly how you need to be: focused, disciplined, silent, and moving forward no matter what. Think about how much energy you waste caring about what people think. Think about how many times you've held yourself back because you were afraid of judgment. That needs to stop today. Because the truth is, people will judge you no matter what. Whether you stay the same or change, whether you win or lose, whether you explain yourself or stay silent, people will always have something to say. So why waste your time trying to please them? Why give them that power over your life? Take it back. Take control of your story and stop letting outside opinions dictate your next move. Let's be real. Most people don't even understand themselves, so why are you expecting them to understand you? Most people are too busy doubting their own abilities, too trapped in their own fears, too limited by their own mindset to ever see what you see. So stop explaining. Stop trying to make them get it. It's not your job to convince them. It's not your responsibility to make them believe. Your only job is to keep moving forward, no matter who gets it and who doesn't. Because here's the thing, you don't need a crowd to chase your dreams. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You don't need applause to take action. The only thing you need is self-belief. That's it. And that belief isn't something you find in others. It's something you build within yourself. Every day, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Every day, you take one more step, one more action, one more decision that brings you closer to your goals. And over time, that belief becomes unshakable, unstoppable. And suddenly, it doesn't matter who doubts you anymore, because you know who you are. And when you truly know who you are, you stop seeking approval. You stop needing permission. You stop looking outside for something that's been inside you all along. That's the shift. That's the breakthrough. That's when everything changes. Because when you reach that level of focus, that level of self-belief, that level of inner strength, nothing can break you. No setback, no rejection, no criticism, nothing. You just keep moving forward, no matter what. So today, I want you to make a decision. Right here, right now. Decide that you are done explaining yourself, done seeking validation, done waiting for permission to chase your dreams. Because the truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your success. No one is going to push you harder than you push yourself. This is your life, your vision, your future, and it's time to own it. From this moment forward, you will walk differently. You will think differently. You will move differently. No more distractions, no more explanations, no more wasting time trying to be understood. You are focused. You are disciplined. You are unstoppable. And while they're busy talking, you'll be busy building. While they're busy doubting, you'll be busy winning. And one day, they'll look back and realize they should have believed in you. But by then, it'll be too late because you'll be too far ahead to even hear their excuses. So what's the plan? The plan is simple. Work hard. Stay quiet. Focus on yourself and let them watch in silence as you become everything they said you couldn't be. Let's get real for a second. Why do you care so much about what they think? Why does their opinion matter more than your own vision? You've spent too much time explaining, too much time proving, too much time trying to get people to understand a path they were never meant to walk. And for what? A little approval? A little acceptance? That approval won't get you where you want to go. That acceptance won't build your future. The only thing that will, action, focus, silence, and the courage to move forward even when no one else believes in you. People will call you crazy. They'll call you unrealistic. They'll tell you to be practical. But let me ask you something. When has playing it safe ever changed a life? When has staying comfortable ever built something great? It never has. Every single success story you admire started with someone who refused to listen to the doubters. someone who didn't waste time explaining themselves, someone who decided that their belief in themselves was more important than anyone else's opinion. That's the mindset you need to have. That's the energy you need to bring. And let's be honest, most people are terrified of change. They're scared to step out of their comfort zones. They don't have the courage to chase their own dreams, so they try to talk you out of chasing yours. They'll tell you it's impossible, not because it is, but because they can't see themselves doing it. And the moment you realize that, you'll stop listening. You'll stop explaining. You'll stop looking for understanding in places that will never give it to you. Because the truth is, the only person who needs to understand your vision is you. You ever notice how the most successful people aren't the ones talking the loudest? They aren't out here explaining their every move. They aren't seeking approval from every person they meet. They're too busy executing, too busy creating. And when you focus on yourself, when you stay silent and let your actions do the talking, people will have no choice but to respect you. You ever wonder why some people never reach their potential? It's not because they aren't talented. It's not because they don't have dreams. It's because they waste too much time worrying about what others think. They let fear control them. They let doubt hold them back. They let the opinions of people who don't even believe in themselves stop them from going after what they truly want. And if you're not careful, you'll fall into the same trap. You'll wake up one day and realize you spent your whole life explaining instead of executing, defending instead of doing, talking instead of taking action. But not you, not anymore. From this moment on, you are done explaining, done waiting for permission, done seeking approval from people who don't even have the courage to chase their own dreams. You are focused, you are disciplined, and you are ready to put in the work. No more distractions, no more justifications, no more caring about what they think. The only thing that matters now is you and the work you put in every single day. Because let's be real, no one is going to build your future for you. No one is going to put in the work for you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. That's your responsibility, your mission, your purpose. And the only way you're going to get there is by locking in, shutting out the noise, and moving in silence while you build something great. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to explain why you're working so hard. You don't need to justify why you're choosing discipline over distraction. The people who get it will respect you. And the ones who don't, they were never